All right, everybody, we just are wrapping up the dairy barn. You can see that up behind me up here. And now we are gonna move on to the big red barn, which is this building here. It has cedar shake under the slate line roof that's on there now. So we're gonna remove all of that down to the wood and then plywood everything over, and then new Timberline asphalt shingles on top of that. I'm sure we're gonna find some other surprises here since this is a 120-year-old building, but stay tuned and see what we find. All right, so now I'm inside the big red barn. You can see all the cedar shake over bridging, which is on top of the 2x8 rafters. Typically when we remove all of that cedar shake and the asphalt roof on top of there, we leave the bridging on there and then just plywood on top of that. That bridging just adds a little bit more stability, especially with like this barn, it's 24 on center rafters. This had 3 layers of roof on it. It had the original cedar shake on it, which was totally shot. It had a layer of asphalt 3-tab and then a layer of asphalt slate line on top. So a lot of weight on there. There was a lot of bad rotted spots. Once we got all of the roofing removed, the bridging that was good, we left. There was a lot of the bridging that was there that was no good, so we replaced all of that. You could see across the bottom of there, we had to replace the 2x6 sub fascia, and same on the gable ends as well. And then we just added another layer of plywood over that whole thing. And as you can see, it's ready for shingles. You can see we got the shingles and the roof all finished up. We had to reframe all of the sub fascias around the whole building because what was there before was just completely shot from just years of neglect. Unfortunately, where the 2 eyebrows are, we didn't put copper back. It was just gonna be a little bit too much money. So we just did the shingles, which still looks great on there. We're gonna have the siding crew come down here and do the same kind of detail. AZAC fascias, freeze boards, some crown molding in there, and then the dark bronze gutters again. Again, just to try to keep that old historic feel to the building. So you can see everything is nice and straight, looks like a brand new roof. We had to come down and fix all the siding areas where there was lots of rot down there as well from all of the holes in the roof, which ended up leading us to re-siding with cedar shake across the whole front of the barn, which looks beautiful. Hopefully the owner is gonna sand the rest of the old siding, which is in still good shape, just to match the new cedar. And then at the end, we put new dark bronze 6-inch gutters on there just to control the water. So the main purpose of re-roofing an old building like this is to keep the life of this building lasting for another 50, 100 plus years. If you don't control the roof and all that water gets inside and causes all that damage that it did, you're not gonna have a building anymore. It's all gonna come down and decay itself all in. So it's very important to come in, replace the roof, get everything nice and straight, and then that building will last forever. One of the things that we specialize at AP Roofing and Siding is actually restoring old buildings like this. If you have an old building, barn, house, shed, whatever it might be on your property, you can give us a call. We'll come in and assess the situation and see if we can extend the life of that building just by simply even putting a roof on it. It might snowball into a larger project where we do fascias and soffits and a little bit of siding work like we did here, gutters and whatnot, just to extend the life of that beautiful old building that you might have, instead of just letting it sit and rot and go away.